where we celebrate the power of words and the beauty of storytelling. Join us every week. We have conversations with authors and small business owners. We have exciting lineup of guests who will take us on a literary journey like no other. Join us as we delve into the world of authors and small business owners from diverse backgrounds and cultures, each bring.
Hello, Dr. Hayes. I see that you're waiting in a listener's mode. You check your smartphone. You should have a show link. You click on that link, and we can see you in the speaker's mode so we can hear your voice. Okay, ma'am? Please check that out. Because right now we can see that you're waiting, but we can't hear you.
Bringing their own unique perspective and voice to the table. From thrilling memoirs to captivating fiction and business startups, our guests will share their stories, their struggles, and their triumphs, offering us a glimpse into the rich tapestry of human experience. Immerse yourself in the magic of words and discovery as we explore the global literary landscape together. So grab a cup of tea, cozy up by the fire, and join us on this adventure of a lifetime. The Hollis Chapman Show is your ticket to a world of imagination, inspiration, and enlightenment. Don't miss out on the opportunity to connect with some of the most talented and compelling voices in literature today. Tune in and let the journey begin. Hey there.
Hello, and welcome to the Hollis Chapman Show. Dr. Hayes, I do see you in the speaker's mode, so hold on one second while I introduce you, and then we'll go live. Just 1 second. Okay, she's here, and we're very excited to have our special guest here today. Awesome. Hey, happy Friday, everyone. Glad you're here. We're going to end the week with a great, great guest. We're very excited to hear. Okay, our special guest is an editor, author, speaker, podcaster, educational consultant. Very talented, very busy. Without further ado, let's welcome our special guest today, Dr. Katherine Hutchinson Hayes, to the show. Hello, ma'am.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you doing?
Good. Happy Friday.
Oh, happy Friday. I love happy Fridays. I love having great guests like you on the show so we can kind of end it on a great note and bring us to the week and stuff like that. So thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
honored
so
to be here.
no problem. Can you please tell us more about yourself and your new outstanding book?
Well, first and foremost, I am a mom.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have, we're a blended family, so we have mine, his, and ours. We have 7 children between both of us.
Wow.
So only 4 have ever lived at home with us at one time. And we have children ranging from adults to still in school. And I don't recommend it for the faint of heart. But
You
uh, yeah, so I started out in the I actually started out in the education realm as a teacher and later on as an administrator. I worked as a principal for several years and segued into publishing. And so I have a really supportive and wonderful husband who is not only supportive but also knowledgeable about the things that I write about. So he worked for almost 25 years in the military in one of the highest intel realms. It was the DI. It's similar to the CIA. It's DIA. And then when he worked in the public sector, he did exactly the same thing. So I get lots of my information from him and from the people that he works with.
Outstanding. Before we go on, first, bless your heart for you and your husband for the family. I'm a father of one, and that makes me nervous just having one child. I don't know how you guys do it with so many children because you worry about birthdays, you worry about this when they go out, even though they're out and about and adults, you worry about getting an accident, getting hurt, and I don't know how you do it. So congratulations for that. Pat your back for that, and you keep on doing those great things. Wow. Okay, your book. Outstanding. Is this your first book, ma'am?
No, it's not my first book, but it is my first uh, fiction book. So I've written in the nonfiction realm. I wrote. I was a columnist for many years for different magazines and even as a school administrator. And I had, before this book came out, I had a couple of other books
Yeah.
out in the nonfiction realm that were devotionals, Bible studies, um, instructional things in education. So this is my first thriller novel.
Outstanding. The title of your book is A Fifth of the Story. What inspired you to write the book and give a great story? Kind of explain that story out of the title as well when you explain the book.
Yeah, it came out of looking at our country and
Mm,
how increasingly divisive we've become. And I thought, gosh, you wonder what is even truth anymore, right? We fight over the facts. And for me, I write from a Christian worldview because I'm a Christ follower. And I started thinking about this and I thought, well, there aren't just two sides to the story. There's, something happens, there's your side, there's my side, they're what other people see and think, they're the facts, and it's what God sees and what he thinks. And I thought if we live for that one fifth, we will live a good life that's honest, fact filled, and pleasing. And so it becomes a pivotal conversation about this fifth of the story in my book. Now, my main characters are not Christ followers or Christians at all, but they are struggling in their faith. They're struggling with forgiveness and redemption. So they're all issues that come to play in this book.
You kind of answered some of the question I was going to ask next, but what deeper message or themes do you hope the readers will take away from your work? Okay, because you gave us a little insight. Kind of go a little deeper in that. What do you want us to take away from your message and themes from your book?
Yeah, so it is truly a shoot 'em up, bang bang. I'm not a chick flick kind of a girl, and I think we figured that out really quickly from reading this. Because some people are like, "Oh, I wish I had a trigger warning," but it's saying at the heart of the after everything that's said and done, that it's really our hearts that we should be looking at. Strip away the skin color, the ethnicity, and look at your heart, because it's a book about deep friendships. It's about betrayal and redemption. So if you're interested
Mm.
in how we do bit better as humans, maybe my book can serve up a little recipe for success in that area.
Outstanding. I'm in my 60s, and I hate 2025 that we're still talking about race and division and race. It just round breaks my heart. But again, that's another show. But so yeah, thanks for kind of adding a little bit of that in your book, and so we can read it and take it because we need a lot of that. We need as we get older and as time goes by, and the division in our country and our world.
Yeah.
Uh, More people talk about it and kind of bring it out and kind of say, "Hey, we're all okay. We're
Yeah.
all just human. We try to just do the best we can. That's all we got to do." Your book touches on themes of identity, belonging, and self discovery. So go ahead and talk about that a little bit: identity, belonging, self discovery. And we all want that.
Yeah. Those
We all try to do that. Talk more about that for us.
Yeah, those things are deeply important to me, and I see it through a different lens because I'm an immigrant.
Hmm.
My parents were immigrants, and my parents were really interesting people. They met in England, but they were both born in Jamaica, and
Yeah.
my mother was of Jewish and black um, ancestry, and my father was Scottish and black. And they had my brother and I in England, and then we all came to the United States. So, because they're mixed race, then their kids are mixed race. And there are always questions about, who are you, especially when they came to the States. In Jamaica, race is not put on your birth certificate. In England, our race was not on our birth certificates. And when they got to the States, there was constant talk about your race and your ethnicity. And it confused my parents because they had never identified themselves like that. They had been like, well, I'm Jamaican, or, and I have Jewish roots, and I'm Jamaican. I have Scottish roots, and my
Mm.
auntie came from Ghana.